Hi Leos, this is Kathy. Welcome to my channel, Kathy Mamolen, Psychic Medium. Welcome to a timeless love reading for my Leos, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, and any cross watcher. Welcome back, everybody. Welcome to anybody that's new. Let's see what Spirit has for you today in the cards, what's coming towards you, anything about a connection in your life, anything Spirit wants to share with me. It is a general love reading, so keep that in mind. Take with you what connects to you, leave the rest for everybody else. But let's call in our spirit guide. Spirit, please share with me for all of my Leos. What is it that you have for us? What is it that you need us to hear? I am listening for you now. Let's see what the cards are saying. I have lust with the little devil. Okay. Pure sexual chemistry between you. Unleash the energy. Don't hold back. Doesn't mean it's bad. Spirit saying doesn't mean it's like naughty. But it could be, you know what? We're just into each other. We love each other's bodies. We're attracted to each other. There's high chemistry. There's a high physical connection. We're both healthy and young, and we enjoy each other's bodies. So there's nothing wrong with that, you know, but maybe it's like the little devil in you. Like, I want to be with this person all the time. What's wrong with me? That's okay. I have toxic. Whoa. Is it toxic? Is it too much sex? This connection is unhealthy. You're together out of need or habit. So you want to make sure that it's a healthy connection. You want to make sure that this person doesn't want only one thing. I mean, that's the last thing you want, is somebody who is only coming around because they want to sleep with you, that they're just looking for that connection. So we want to make sure that there's more going on here. And I think that if Spirit's going to give you red flags, I would say that you probably would be starting to feel the red flags, or you know it when you see it, Spirit said. So you could be very much aware. Self-love, you love yourself too much for that. Self-love is the cornerstone of sharing true love. So absolutely, you love yourself too much than to just be in this purely physical connection. It's only going to hurt you, Spirit saying. So you could have somebody coming around that is a player. Okay, I'm going to ask Spirit that. You could have somebody that you could have pushed out of your life, that you realize that, you know what, it wasn't going to go anywhere. This person, you know, didn't want any kind of commitment. So let's see what the cards are saying. Let's see what they really want for you. Maybe they're just saying beware, be wary of what's out there. There's a lot of users out there. We all know that. Let's see what else they're saying. These are really big cards. So I'm going to just go slow so I don't drop them. But let's get a few of these. I have a 3 of Pentacles. I have a devil. I have to tell you, I think there's somebody around you that's only, and I have a Lover's card. I feel like there's somebody around you that only wants to have an affair. And I think that that's not going to fly. And maybe you feel really connected to this person. Maybe you, in another lifetime, you felt like this is somebody that really was somebody that you should be with. But that devil's coming into me pretty strongly right now as like, don't go there. Don't go there. It's only going to cause hurt and pain, and it's good for them, but it's not good for you, is how it's coming into me also. I have another Lover's card. Oh, this deck has 2 Lover's cards. I could have picked which Lover's card I wanted to use, but you know what? Lucky me. I kept both of them in the mix. I didn't realize that. I forgot that about this deck. So you got 2 Lover's cards, and I guess that's more important. I guess that's what Spirit really wanted you to know, is that we have these 2 Lover's cards. So we're going to say no to the devil, and we're going to push push the person who only wants one thing. Oh my God. And we have 2 devils. So this, I apologize, because this particular deck, sometimes the bigger, more substantial decks is a very beautiful deck, have choices. You get to choose which Lover's card or which Devil card. I can't believe that I picked both Devil cards and both Lover's cards. So this is definitely your message. There is a devil, and the devil only wants one thing, and we have to push it away. And we have to wait for the soulmate. We have to believe in the soulmate energy, because the person who's only coming around to be with you physically, or they only see you nights and weekends, you don't meet their friends, you don't meet their family, you don't go anywhere really in public. They just want to hang out at home with you. Let's just stay in. I don't want to do anything. That's not a relationship. And you can't convince somebody through a physical connection that they're going to change their mind to want to be in a connection. So if that's all they're looking for, that's all they're looking for. And it's usually pretty easy to tell. So I guess Spirit is giving you a warning. I'm gonna, this is a player, okay? And you've got their number. Do you push them away? Maybe you didn't know they were a player in the beginning. I have a celebration. Soon you will be celebrating good news. We want the lover. We want the lover that comes in, and this is somebody who wants a future. This is somebody who treats you with respect. We are out to dinner and we are toasting. They take you to a wedding of a family member. You know, there's the sense of celebrating New Year's Eve together with a glass of champagne. So it's somebody who wants to be in your life. So I gotta tell you, it's a little bit of somebody's got to push somebody out of their life. They're toxic. And boy, I hate to say that, but you're smarter than that. I have a rendezvous. Have faith and believe a meeting between 2. But look at the mask. It's almost as if this rendezvous is, they're hiding behind the mask. They're hiding behind, but I love to be with you, baby. I want to see you, baby. I wouldn't be here if I didn't care, baby. But they're hiding behind the mask. And what is really underneath there? Is there really going to be a future with this person? Is this person just playing games? They're saying, and you're just smarter than that, they keep saying. So I guess some of you have to push somebody away. A caged love. Love is an illusion, a trap. Fly free. There's no love here. Does this person prevent you from inviting in another person into your life? When you're not with the right person, when you are with somebody or attached to somebody, it prevents you from finding the person who you're supposed to be with. So not only are you wasting your time, it's almost like you're wasting an opportunity to bring somebody to you. So it's like a double hit, but you want to let yourself be free. You want to let yourself be open. You don't want to play games with somebody. This person is spinning your wheels, they just said. Who is this person? Who is this person? Now, some of you may have already gone through this, and it could be just a reminder that I'm not going to do that again. I'm not going to let that kind of energy anywhere near me again. I have a karmic relationship. Triggers, lessons. Oh, letting go. So something is going on here around somebody. I have keys on a ring, many options. I just feel like this is a player playing games, and I think it's a little bit of a wake-up call. I'm not sure what makes you feel that sometimes we think we can change a player, but we can't. or this person's giving you the impression that they've changed, that they really want to settle down this time. It's really going to be different. I have a clock. It needs time. If they're saying things, you know, that you feel like you can trust them, you know, give it time. But I feel like I also want to warn you that there's a sense of maybe time will tell you the truth. Time will show you their true colors, or time will share with you that, I guess you could ask them, what are you looking for in the future? Because if you're looking for a love, long distance, you know, you're looking for a long-term relationship, and they're not, then you're on a different page. Here's a love call, but it almost came into me as, you know, calling late at night and saying, hey, what are you doing? And I mean, a booty call, can I come over? They reach out to you. They reach out to you late in the day. They reach out to you last minute. It's almost like a spontaneous thing. So I just feel like we're going down the wrong path with the toxic energy. Spirit has abundance for you. And sometimes we have to push away something that's right in front of us when we don't know what's on the other side. But if Spirit has abundance for you for what it is, an unconditional love, they're saying, coming in, if that's what they have for you, then sometimes we know to, they're saying this is almost intoxicating. And maybe it's one of those connections where you know it's not right, but you're doing it anyways. And you're kicking yourself because you're like, what am I doing? Why? What is it about this connection? But maybe it just feels so good to not be alone. Or maybe this person in the moment, it feels really great, or it's mutual. We both just want a physical connection. We both are casual. But I feel like in the end, somebody's going to get hurt, and I don't want it to be you. So let's keep going. Let's see. What else do you have for my Leos right now? I have passion. Move forward with fearless resolve. Trust. Okay. Wear your crown. Move forward. Know that there's something else. Know that there's going to be something better. You can be passionate for, you know, somebody else, or but somebody who wants more, somebody who wants a commitment, somebody who wants to be in your life. But I don't know, the games people play. I have conquest. Bridge the gap with every small step, one step at a time. Sometimes these energies are really hard to get out of your system because they're right there. This person calls, and it's somebody that you think is in your life. They care about you. You have some kind of friendship going. But I guess the big picture is, you know, what's best for you and what's best for your future self. And like I said, sometimes we don't necessarily make the best choices. And I'm not saying that about anybody in particular. I'm saying about all of us, you know, and we're like, what are we doing? What were we thinking? You don't want to have regrets. I have clarity. Peer into the changing realm of the future. Think about your future. Okay. That's a good way to look at it. Do I have a future with this person? Is this person going anywhere? And if the answer to that is absolutely not, because you don't even want it to go anywhere, you know what it is, then you've got your answer. But remember, it's preventing you from attracting energy that you want for yourself as well. I have deep roots. Weather the storms and the seasons. Now that came into me as sometimes I just have to get through something that I'm just struggling. And maybe this person is comforting to you, or it's better than nothing. And I'm just trying to, you know, feel good about myself. I'm just trying to feel human. I have somebody in my life that's calling me and talking to me. So, I mean, obviously, as long as they're not hurting you, you're a grown up, you're a big person, you can do whatever you want. but I want you to look at, well, how is this good for my future self? And because this feels like somebody is spinning your wheels, and I don't like that feeling today. Everyone wants you, and I fear that you will find someone better than me before I'm ready to be the person you deserve. So there's a feeling of this person could be with a lot of people. You could be with a lot of people. And, you know, that you both have to decide that are we going to be exclusive? Like, I do not feel like this is exclusive. I do not feel like this person wants to be exclusive. I feel like let's just keep it the way it is. It's working. What's the problem? You know, but is it working for them with other people at the same time? That would be the big question. So there's definitely options out there for all of us. I talk about you to my friends, and they know I'm in love with you. You're irresistible and one of a kind. So they could be talking about you. They could have feelings for you, but I feel like this is more you. I feel like you are talking to your friends about them, and I feel like you're hooked on them, but they are playing the field. But you could have really good feelings. Now, you can't flip somebody's mind. Just because you're being physical with them doesn't mean that you're going to change their mind to be in a committed relationship. They're sleeping with you. Okay. Doesn't mean they don't care about you. Doesn't mean that they're not your friend. Doesn't mean that you don't have a lot in common. But that doesn't also guarantee you that you're going to have a commitment with this person either. So be careful with that, because you could have stronger feelings, and that's why it's hard to, you know, that's why we're just kind of staying in this kind of connection. We are divine counterparts, and I know that we are twin flames. Ooh, that kind of opens up another door, doesn't it? That opens up the door of, we've been here before, Spirit just said. Back and forth, hot and cold, on and off. We've been here before. So maybe you've got this person's number. You know that you can't, you know that this person isn't going to commit. You know this person isn't going to give you ultimately what you want, but you like having them in your life. When they're on, it could be really good. And when they're not in your life, you could really miss this person. So we could be struggling with that. So hot and cold, on and off, twin flame. You've opened my eyes to what really is important. I'm beginning to realize that you were right. So I feel like we've been here before. I do feel like we go through a cycle. Okay. Maybe you get to a point where you say to this person, I'm not going to be used. I'm not going to be here as a booty call only for you. And you push them away, and then somehow they come back with, that's not what I feel. I like being with you, but I just can't give you what you want. And somehow we just go round and round in these circles. But your future self wants you to know, is how I feel. Your future self is having a conversation with you right now that you've got to do something about this. You've got to make some changes. Let's see what they're saying. I have a Magician. Life is hard, isn't it? I have a King of Pentacles. Relationships are hard. I have a Lover's card. Boy, I have 3 Lover's cards today. This is coming into me as you deserve. You deserve somebody who has so much to offer, has security, takes you in their arms, commits to you, is a soul connection, that you feel safe, that you know where you stand. Yes, this is going to be, it's a sense of, I'm going to make a better choice, that Spirit's going to put somebody else in front of me, and it's going to be a better choice. These jumped out, an Empress and an Ace of Wands. So I feel like you can be with anybody. You can attract anybody, is how this is coming into me. So why this person? Why this one person who And they're saying this person's under your skin. There's something about this person. You can't get over this person. So, but you could be with anybody. So I guess you have to just be reminded of that you don't have to be with somebody who is certainly going to keep you and their options open. Have you and their options. You're not an option. It's not good enough for anybody. You can be with anybody. You can be with anybody. I have a 5 of Cups. So I do feel like this person keeps disappointing you. So there is a sense of, I can't begin to tell you how many times this person has disappointed me. I got a whole bunch of stories. But at the end of the day, I keep going back to them. I keep talking to them. I keep them in my life. And my friends probably roll their eyeballs at me every time I say that so-and-so came back or so-and-so called me, because they've heard the story and they know what's coming next. They know that it's only a matter of time that this person disappoints you again. And Spirit's saying until we learn the lesson that we have to learn. And it could be a twin flame connection. You guys are both struggling. You're struggling with some kind of lesson of how do we stay together and be committed to each other and not keep going through this kind of cycle. I have an 8 of Swords. The 8 of Swords to me in this reading feels like, I wish I could let this person go. I know they're not good for me, but I can't let them go. So it's you knowing that in the long run, this probably isn't the best person for you, but it's too hard to let them go. It's too hard. You want to be with them and you're not going to give up. You're going to keep trying to make it better or keep trying to get them to change in some way. So it is moving forward right now. It's still in motion with that Chariot. It is still in motion. And I have Strength. So here's my Leo. Here's my Leo. Spirit just said they want more for you. And I guess my question to you is, do you want more for yourself? And Page of Cups. Page of Cups. And I have a Moon. I want you to look at these two because it could be just a sense of, I'm afraid to start over. This is comfortable for me. I know what I have. At least I know what I have. It's the devil and the unknown, the devil that I have, but I know at least what I have. I know at least, what I'm going to get from this person or not get from this person, as opposed to, I don't know what else is out there and I don't know what I would be getting into. So the fear of the unknown is almost overriding some of these decisions. But let's see what the love messages are. I'm not saying this person doesn't care for you. I just feel that they're not headed in the same direction ultimately as you. And I feel that you owe it to yourself to find out, what their intentions are. And if you know what their intentions are, then you know what you got into. You know exactly where you stand with this person. I have self-esteem issues. Sorry if that interferes with my actions. I mean, self-esteem is something, whether it's you or them, that you've got to work on yourself. You both have to work on yourselves. But they're saying it feels good to have this friendship. It feels good to know that there's someone. It feels good to have somebody that I physically connect to. So it maybe helps you in that respect, that I'm not alone and I have somebody in my life that cares about me, that calls me late at night to see me or wants to see me. I feel a deep love for what we have. Okay, so I like what we have and maybe I don't want to change it. And I feel that very strongly, that what we have could be working for one person. And it could be like, let's just keep it the way it is. It's been working. But does it work for both of you? Is it working for them, but it's not working for you? Or are you getting frustrated? Are you getting tired? Are you getting tired of that they don't want to be with you all the time. You don't know where they are when you're not with them, something along those lines. I'm so in love with you, but this relationship is impossible and I lack courage to continue. So that could be you. You could have tremendous feelings for this person, but you also know that this person, this on again, off again, or hot and cold, or I'm struggling with them ever making me feel that this is moving in a direction of a long-term relationship, or that I'm the only one, then it is impossible. It's going to be impossible. I'm scared of losing you. So there's something about this connection that is keeping you guys together. There's something that is holding you together. I think that there's times in our lives that we say to ourselves, I know I shouldn't be doing this, but I'm doing it anyways. And that's probably what's going on in this particular connection. So this reading is not going to be for everybody, obviously. Maybe you've already gone through some of this with somebody else. It could be just a reminder for many of you that, you know, there are people out there that are just users and it's toxic and they're players, and you have to push these people away because they're really good at manipulation. They're really good at seduction because they know how to do it. They know how to seduce somebody. So maybe it's Spirit's way of saying, be careful, be aware, guard yourself, guard your energy, and think about your future self. Your future self has a message today, is really what is going on. So we're going to put this one out into the universe, and I trust you guys to make wise choices out there and to respect yourself and your bodies and do what's right for you. You know, and with God's guidance, you know, loving energy comes to you. Beautiful, loving energy comes to you. I want to thank Spirit for these messages today. How beautiful. I want to thank you all for being here. If you're new, hit that like, subscribe button. Thank you for your comments. I really appreciate it. If anybody would like to book a private reading with me, please check out my website below, KathyMamolen.psychicmedium.com. And in the meantime, Leos, I will see you guys all again in another Love Messages real soon.